No Bluffin Podcast. We back with another one. Tough weekend.
Man, look, I don't look at it that way.
I don't
look at it that way. I look at it as turning a page, new chapter. You know what I'm saying? Great season. Exceeded expectations, man. I had fun. Everybody in the building. That's what the vibe was. We had exit meetings today. Vibe was, man, it was like a season for the books, man. Everybody counted us out. We didn't think it would be over this soon, but exceeded expectations. People thought we was going to win 4-5 games.
Yeah.
110 playoffs. Not even just, we was 6 seed, not even just bottom of the barrel playoffs. Like week 18, we was already in. We ain't even had to play. You know what I'm saying? So a lot of young dudes came, built the name for themselves. We built a good foundation. I keep saying we like I'm not on a 1-year deal.
Yeah, man, look, until it's something different this week. Like,
so built good foundation, lot to build on. The future's very bright in LA for the Rams. So a lot to hang our hat on, but like I said,
that was a crazy run y'all made to get into the playoffs, though. Bro, y'all was 3-6. I thought y'all was done.
Yeah, a lot of people did. Nobody in the building did though. Won 7 out of the last 8. The one that we lost is to the people that they think gonna win it all.
The Ravens, yeah.
You know what I mean? So had a tough one in Detroit.
How was the atmosphere out there? It looked crazy on the TV. It looked like it was rocking in there, bro.
So for real, I mean, it was rocking. It was a playoff atmosphere, but it wasn't like deafening. Like I've been in way more hostile environments. I mean, they did their thing. They got the job done.
Yeah.
Like if we played them at home, I think we might have beat the brakes off them people. So home field advantage definitely means something. But it was a cool environment. It was definitely a playoff environment. It was a back and forth game. You know,
they came out early. It's like it seemed like it took y'all the defense a while to kind of figure out. All right, this is what they doing. This is what we got to do. Like the first half was like a defensive struggle, but y'all locked it down. Second half, you only gave up 3 points.
That's what we've been doing. All the games that we won, fill them out, bro. That first 15, I tell y'all all the time.
That's script.
Coordinators, the good ones at least, they got a first 15 plays that they're going to run no matter what. Like, this is what we're going to run. We're going to throw the kitchen sink at them to see how they react to it, to see what coverages they playing to it, see how they matching it. They're going to run that first 15. So they always going to dial some shit up that first 15. You weather that storm, be like, okay, they're going to run this. That's the flavor of the week this week. That's what they doing. Then you settle in, and then everything cool. Middle 8, I think we did decent.
Y'all did good in the middle 8.
We didn't score, but you know what I'm saying? It was cordial. Like, we ain't give up nothing. So we won that. They only scored 3 points in the second half. That's giving yourself a chance to win, bro. Yeah. Like, first half don't matter in this league unless you go up like the Green Bay game. I'm sure we're going to talk about that later, but unless you go up like 35 points or something like that, man, they was up. What was the score? 21-7? It was
21-7.
Two-score game.
Yeah.
Ended up shutting them out. Got a chance to win it at the end. You know, I don't know these refs. We talk about them all the time. It could have went either way, is what I'm saying. So it's not.
You gotta call that though, bro. That last play on Puka was getting held, and that last play had me hot. They tugged him. He pulled his jersey, then he put his arm around him, and a hit came in after the ball was gone. So it was like, I don't know, man. Not to take away from them, they played a hell of a game. But they got a real good team.
Oh yeah, everybody knew that. They had a good team last year. They started out slow. They did the same shit that we did this year. They went on a run,
but just
didn't get in. So we knew they been had a good team. They came out week 1, Kansas City, went to Kansas City, beat them people, first game of the year. So we knew they had a good team, but it could have went either way. You know, it's frustrating, but it's not like you pulling your hair out. It's like you just reflecting. Like, we had a lot of good things happen. You know, a lot of good things to hang our hat on. And, you know, just like I said, it's just a new chapter turning the page, and I'm excited, man. Yeah,
it was a hell of a season. Let me ask you this. Where does Amon-Ra St. Brown rank amongst the receivers you've been against this year? Because he kind of he's been good, but because they haven't been very good as a team, he's kind of gone under the radar. But now that they winning, he's definitely standing out.
Well, shit. I mean, he was hot that he didn't make Pro Bowl, but he made All Pro, first team.
Yeah,
that's huge.
Right.
I think 3 receivers made it, so he's top 3. He got to be top 3. He made first team All Pro. I think he got that pedigree, man. Like, his dad was a bodybuilder. His mom was like Miss Universe or something. Like, it's like a factory. It's like they made him in the lab.
Yeah.
Him and his brothers. It's like they made him in the lab. And
They move him around a lot though, don't they?
Yeah, they do. He plays outside, plays in the slot. Whenever they want to give him the ball, they're gonna put him in, advantageous positions. But I think we did okay. He turned on a little bit, late. Had a couple like just busts when he's wide open, but I think you just got to challenge a guy like that. But he did good, man. He did good. Like I say, he's an all-pro. He's on a playoff team. They going to the divisional round. They got a home game. They got the winner of Tampa and Philly. I think they're going to roll on whoever they play.
Yeah.
So, man, it's a good situation, man. So, tip my hat off to him. I ain't no hating, no shade over here.
Right. Hell of a player. He had having a hell of a season. That last drive, when y'all had a chance to stop him to get the ball back, did y'all think he was gonna come out and throw the ball? I didn't think. I thought they was just they'll play it safe, hand it off, and kick it back with like 30, 40 seconds left, whatever. Did y'all think that there was any chance he was gonna really drop back and throw the ball like that?
In the moment, no. But if you think about it, Dan Campbell, like that whole staff.
Ben Johnson's aggressive too.
Man, they've been going for it on fourth down. Like, that was one of our emphasis for the week. Like, if you get a stop on third down, Coach Rob was like, look, once we get a stop on third down, I want everybody to just line up and just look at them people and see what they're going to do. Like, because they're going to go for it. So, in that situation, like I said, at that point, usually in games, they try to run the clock out, run the ball. We ain't had no more timeouts left. Run it. See if you can get a first down in a run game, maybe even screen, quick game. But they went, spread us out, straight drop back. Yeah. I was like, whoa. And guess who they went to? Their guy.
Went to their guy. They going to find him.
Got him first down. And, after that, they victory formation, clock expired. But I won. In the moment, I was like, oh, shoot. But now that I look at it, I'm not even surprised.
Yeah. So walk me through just the locker room after the game, and then like obviously y'all had exit meetings. Kind of what happens in the exit meetings. When will be the next time you'll see the guys? Was the exit meetings, is that the last time you'll see the guys? Like, how does it kind of work?
Yeah, I mean, it's literally exit meetings. That's why they call them that. Like, dudes, you see black trash bags, clean out their locker, take everything. I'll holler at y'all. If they don't train out here in LA, they gonna go back home or to their family or go back to where they train, or, guys gonna do their little tour, go to Cabo, go to Miami, whatever.
Right.
But yeah, it's really exit meetings. Most dudes got out of Dodge. Like, they gone. We ain't gonna see him for a little bit. But that's the purpose for exit meetings. Like, in our group, we had the whole DB group sat together. You know what I'm saying? We went around in circles, like a little kumbaya. We went around in a circle. Everybody gave their little spiel. Coach McVay was in there. Rob was in there. So that was cool. Our corners coach, safety coach, and just reflected a little bit, because no matter what, when the NFL season is over, that team will never be the same team. We'll never be together. Even if 90% of the guys come back, it's still going to be that 10% that's gone doing their own thing. Right. So it's definitely important, and it was good. It was good. Like, we were disappointed, but we weren't, like, angry or, we had a good season. We had a good run. A lot of guys made a lot of hay for themselves. Guys on a one-year deal like me, myself, Akello, young guys trying to prove themselves. They made a lot of work for themselves. So it was good. It wasn't bad blood, and there wasn't a bad vibe in there at all.
How's it with the coaches? Like, when you in a situation similar to yourself, like you was on a 1 year, when do those conversations start to happen amongst coaches? Because obviously the coaching staff, they probably got Super Bowl, they probably got to decompress some, get away a little bit. Then they got Super Bowl coming up. They got the draft process, coordinators and other, I think y'all D-line coach or somebody just got hired at USC. Somebody from y'all staff got hired at USC.
Oh, shit, I ain't know that.
Yeah, so it's like it's a lot of moving parts. When do the conversations for the player on the expiring deal happen? Like, how does that go?
Yeah, I think it's two different avenues. So for a guy like me, I feel like it's after all of that draft process. The league year starts, I think, March 14, 15, somewhere around there, middle of March. So that's when, like, you really start to build your roster and stuff like that. That's when you really start to look at who's in the draft that we got our eyes on, who can we realistically get, stuff like that. So I feel like for a guy like me, I got a little minute. OTAs, I done had my fair share of OTAs. I ain't trying to do OTAs if I don't have to. If it's for team building and stuff like that, I'll go. But man, look, I'm a hired gun. I come off the bench. I showed that this year. I'm ready. I'm a mercenary. When you call me, I'm gonna be ready to go. But then you got guys like their contract expired on their rookie deal, March, that same date, 15th. It's like that's where they're gonna make their money. That's like priority free agents. We've been watching this guy for a long time. We just wasn't able to draft him. Let's go get him.
Pay him.
Go out, I'm gonna drop a bag on him. You're our guy now. You know what I'm saying? One man's trash, another man's treasure. It don't even got to be trash, but one man's...
Even if they just really be in a situation where they don't got the bread to pay up.
They don't got the bread to pay up, or they move in another direction. We got a young dude that can play. That's the other avenue. So it's two different lanes, and it's just how you want to go about it. And then, like, the draft process is tricky because you could draft a dude first round. He might not be ready to play till year 3.
Right.
So that's when a vet might have to come in and, you know what I'm saying, mentor him, take him under his wing and get him ready to go. So it goes two different ways. But for me personally, I'm chilling. I love to be back in LA, but I ain't even in a rush, man.
Let's get it done, man.
Man, look.
Come on, family. Let's get it done, man. We ain't trying to go nowhere, man. Let's get it done.
It's more than on the field with me, man. I bring it's the glue.
Yeah.
Bring the glue together, bring the team together, stuff like that. But I ain't even worried about it. Look, it's like you said, decompress, you know what I'm saying, relax, get your body back in order and just reset, get back to it. But it's a lot of good football left in me. I know that. Yeah.
So what's your plans for the offseason? Like, where are you going? Is there anywhere you want to go? Something you want to go do? Where you plan on training? Like, what's your plans for offseason?
Home base, I'll be out here in LA. I don't really have any bucket list things right now. I feel like I'm at a point now, I'm gonna probably have to wait till my career is over to, really do stuff like that.
Yeah.
But I'm gonna travel a little bit, within the proper means, everything in moderation. Definitely want to stay in shape. Don't want to just be a rock star, just all over the place. But, you know what I'm saying, make home base here, come back, get a little work in, leave, decompress, have fun, vibe with the homies, relax. That helps too. You can't, beat yourself into the ground. Like you
need a break from this.
You need
shit.
a little break. So I do want to go. I want to do a little Euro trip. Man,
we need to go to London. Yeah, we need to go to London.
Italy, I want to do something out there, but we'll see. It's still early. We just got done, but we'll see.
How does the training work? Do you work with the same trainers as before, or are you gonna try like a different facility, or are you gonna what's your plans for training?
Yeah, I usually go to Sports Academy in Thousand Oaks. But that's what I did this off season.
Okay.
Previously, I was in Cleveland. I stayed out there, worked out. Before that, I used to work out here in Hollywood. But it's just whatever your body needs, whatever the person can cater to.
Yeah.
Whatever's the best fit at the time. I'm going into year 8, so I might need a different style of training. I might need a different approach. So just one of those things, you know what I'm saying, talk to the team, talk to, your agent and figure out where's the best fit. But right now, I'm definitely going to be in LA mostly. So we'll see.
Yeah, man. Well, you kind of got out of there. It's good. It's another season. You kind of got out of there unscathed, like physically, little
bumps and
bruises here and there, but nothing major. So to get
100%.
through another full season is a blessing.
A blessing, man. Like I said, year 8, that's crazy. I remember my rookie year like it was yesterday.
Yeah.
Like literally, like it go by fast, but you know what I'm saying, just keep stacking them up, keep stacking them bricks, man. It go by fast, but you just want to keep putting yourself in situations to be an asset to somebody.
Right.
Yeah.
Right.
So, and I think I've been doing a decent job at that. So.
Yeah, man. I'm speaking into existence, man. The Rams gonna spend it. Come on. Don't be funny. Spend it. Come on, man.
Man, ain't gotta spend it, man.
Yeah,
Like,
we take the same role for real.
Yeah, give me something.
Hired gun.
Just give me something. I'm gonna be ready. You know what to expect with me.
Right.
Draft picks, free agents, you don't know what you gonna get. You
Right.
know what you gonna expect with me. So
Facts. Did you see the obviously you was about to play. I don't know if you got to see the demolition job the Packers did on the Cowboys.
Oh, yeah.
That was embarrassing.
Oh, yeah.
I know that the score 48-32 does not tell the truth about the game. Like, this shit was over by, like, second quarter.
Mm-hmm.
Like, I feel like, see, you said it, too. Like, the Cowboys, they liable to just have a meltdown.
Yeah.
You said it last week.
They've been doing it.
But I'm just like, I feel like at this point, bro, it's in their head. I feel like they was playing to not lose. I feel like they was like trying not to mess up. And once they got down, it was just like, oh man, here we go again. And they just, bro, CD body language is horrible. Dak having a meltdown. It's just, what was your take on the game?
I feel like it's a fine line between, we're going into a playoff game. It's like we're going to do the same thing that we've been doing all year and just let that ride through the playoffs. There's a fine line between that approach and you got to throw a little curveball in there. You got to beef up something. You got to, you got to pipe up a little bit. So I feel like they don't really understand that fine line. It seemed like they just thought since they were the Cowboys, they had been winning games, Dak had been going crazy, that it was just going to happen.
It seemed like they thought they could just line up and beat the Packers.
Exactly. And that's, hell no. The Packers, them boys, dangerous. They got a run game. They got a great offensive coordinator. They got a young quarterback that's been balling.
And he got some wide outs on ours. Them young dudes running.
They got a smart defensive mind. And they just got a nasty culture, but they play in the cold all year long, bro. Like, they like, okay, we finally got some warm weather. They in the dome. They indoors. They're like, oh, yeah, we about to get at these boys. So, like I said, the Packers got all the pieces to be a good team. And like I said, I feel like Dallas ain't make no adjustments. I was watching something. They got 6-7 DBs on the field. The Green Bay got 12 personnel. They running the ball.
Yeah, bro. You better get them little safeties out the box. You better get some dudes that could
neck roll.
Yeah.
Ready to hit.
Yeah.
And Aaron Jones, he from Texas. Well, I think he from Texas. Went to school in Texas. Man, he always go crazy against the Cowboys. They should have known they was gonna try to feed him the ball. So it just seemed like they weren't prepared. It just seemed like they just tried to big boy them. Yeah. And it ended up they got big boy.
Now where do you, because obviously, all right, let's play blame pie. Obviously, some got to go to the coaching. Mike McCarthy's probably gone. That whole Mike McCarthy's gone. I think probably the whole staff is probably gone after this. Dak has to take a percentage of the blame. I think Jerry Jones too, bro. I think you need to get some football people in there and just get out the way and be an owner at some point.
Yeah, he got to let some of that power go. He on a power trip. He got to let some of that power go. He want to run the whole show. He want to do all that, which historically has been working, but really has it? It's been since like the 90s.
Bro, it's been so long since they really won.
So you might have to take a step back. Like you said, get some football minds in there. They got good coaches. McCarthy is a good coach. The DB coach, Al Harris,
I like the D coordinator.
You know what I'm saying? Dan Quinn, he's been a head coach.
I like Dan Quinn.
So it's not the coaches. You know what I'm saying? It's
But when you say the players went in there unprepared, that does fall on the staff though, don't it? Like
a little bit, but that just happened. It's just the malaise of the season. They, especially at home, they have been untouchable at home.
Yeah.
Like untouchable, not even close.
Yeah.
So I think it just
I feel like teams like the Cowboys and the Dolphins, I just feel like they got exposed for what they are. And I said it like earlier in the season, like the Cowboys always struggled in games. If they're not getting pick sixes and scooping scores, if they're not getting defensive touchdowns in short fields, they struggle.
Yeah.
They leaned heavily on we have to turn you over.
Yeah.
You gotta think, what was Bland? He had 5 pick sixes. Yep. They was getting so many points from the defensive side of the ball. The games when they didn't get them, they struggled.
Yeah.
So it's like when a team don't give you that, and you gotta draw the length of the field consistent, and they putting pressure on you. Yeah. But when you at home and you go down playoffs 14-0, bro, it's almost better to be on the road at that point, bro.
Yeah. And that's exactly what happened. Like, I think it's just how the season went about. like you said, everything you just mentioned, that's what they were hanging their hat on. Mm-hmm. Bland, defense, special teams, Bones. He was with us with the Rams. My first 3 years, we had Bones, Goon, special team firing. They got Turpin, dangerous returner. It's like they banked on all that, but in the playoffs, the margin for error is just small. So, like,
you pay double for turnovers.
You know what I'm saying?
Playoffs.
So it's like you can't bank on that. You got to have a little contingency. You got to have something in that back pocket. Like, nah, we're going to game plan. This might not work. They scout us. The whole season, they know we've been doing this. We got to have something extra. And they ain't really had that something extra.
Yeah. So, yeah, it just was like they took the same thing from the regular season into that, and it just...
That's what it looked like.
Dak...
Man,
he had a hell of a season. He had a hell of a season.
I grew up a Cowboys fan, man. It been the same shit for a long ass time, man. Dak, hell of a quarterback. Everybody know that. But when the regular season, didn't nobody care about that regular season.
Because we knew this is what always happens with
It's plenty of regular season guys that ball out in the regular season. People want that chip. People want that. People want that trophy, bro. Like, and then on the flip side of it, look at a guy like Brady. He ain't putting up no crazy numbers. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? Regular season. I mean, good numbers. He's a GOAT.
Yeah.
But guess what time? When the playoffs come around, guess what's gonna happen?
Yeah.
He gonna go down that field and score.
I feel like
that field and win.
And even like when you throw in like a great like Aaron Rodgers, I feel like that's what separate Brady and already Mahomes from like Rodgers is when it's all on the line, that's all they come through.
That's all people care about.
Like
the regular season all fine and dandy. Shit, look at Philly. Started out 10-1. Ooh. Now they stinking. Now they stinking it up. Don't nobody. And now all the fans, that's all they see. They forgot they was 10-1.
Yeah.
Don't nobody remember they was 10-1.
Yeah.
Arizona, they started out 10-1, 2 years ago?
Yeah.
Don't nobody remember that first round exit. Rams.
Pittsburgh. Remember Pittsburgh a few years ago? They started out 11-0 or something like that, and they just start tanking in left field.
Bye. Don't nobody look. People care about January and February, man. That's all people care about.
Yeah. And man, while we still on this Cowboys game, hey man, shout out to Keyshawn Nixon, man.
Oh yeah.
Hey,
K9.
K9. Yeah. He was strapping out there, boy.
Yeah.
He led the team in tackle. He had 11 total tackles, a sack. Strapping in the slot.
And they scared to kick it to him.
Jerm right there. Yeah. Keyshawn was strapping. Yeah.
Yes, sir.
K9. The Dolphins the Dolphins lost to the Kansas City Chiefs. Bro, did you see the video with Andy Reid beard was like frozen?
Yeah, his mustache, yeah.
Bro, I feel like they should have postponed that game, bro.
I think
that's too cold, bro.
How that happened though? Like he must have been like drinking water or something.
Bro. That it was too cold.
He was making jokes about it. You see my mustache?
Big Red.
You see my mustache? I got defrost. I got to hit the defrost button on my mustache.
Right.
I ain't making fun of you, Big Red, man. You my dog, man. You a solid dude, man.
Big Red is a GOAT, man. I love 100%. Big Red. Mahomes came through, 262 and a touchdown. Steady. Show up when it mattered. Don't matter the weather, whatever's going on, he show up when it matter and get the job done.
Regular season, everybody saying, "Oh, Mahomes ain't nothing without Tyreek. Mahomes ain't this." He went and won his playoff game.
Mm-hmm. And then I also think the best thing that kind of happened this game, I feel like the rookie Rashee Rice.
Oh yeah,
I think he's emerged himself as the number one receiver. I think they need to play. They need to feature him. He had 8 catches, 130 in the touchdown. I think they need to feature him in the offense more because, they got the most drops in the league. You don't know what you're going to get from these other dudes. But I feel like he show up.
Yeah.
He don't know. Young dudes don't know no better.
Yeah.
Like, he be showing up. So, what you think about the Dolphins, though? They didn't beat a good team all year.
We were saying that all year. It ain't no surprise. And then I looked at the weather before the game. 82 degrees. That's hot. That's like blazing hot. That's tank top weather. Mm-hmm. To go from that to negative, no chance. Tua, I like Tua's game. Like he didn't even look like he had velocity on the ball. He didn't even look like, you know what I'm saying?
Like
he wasn't the same guy. So I don't know if that's a knock on him. I don't know if that's just the weather, because it's hard. You can't replicate that.
Right.
They can't, you know what I'm saying, get an indoor and turn the AC all the way up and blow air. Like, you can't replicate that. So I don't know who was a knock on, but I just think they was doomed from the beginning. Right. I knew KC was going to win that game.
They had a lot of injuries too, but still, I'd never seen them beat a good team all regular season.
Yeah, they were doomed. They were doomed from the start, man.
Yeah, I don't really think they stood a chance. The Houston Texans, man.
They look good, man.
They beat up on the Browns. I thought it'd be a competitive game. They kind of. It was similar to like the Packers Cowboys. Like they beat the shit. They beat the shit out the Browns.
Yeah. They beat the brakes off the Browns.
Yeah.
And I had said that. I say it's hard to go on the road and beat a team twice. They had went on the road and beat Houston recently.
But Stroud didn't play, right?
Stroud didn't play. Coop went off. I think he had 255. I told y'all, I think Stingley got to look. Stingley got to be a part of that.
He said that. He said, the day before, or it was a couple days before, you was like, bro, I think Stingley going to follow Cooper.
He gotta, if he don't follow him, he got to at least let him know he here. Look, bro, you ain't about to do that again. And that's what happened. That defense went crazy. I think they had 2 pick sixes. I seen my dog Desmond. Shout out my dog Desmond. He out there smacking people. I think he led the team in tackles that week. But yeah, man, it's just Cleveland. It's just cursed. It's always something. Whether it's injuries, whether it's coaches, play calling. Not recently. I like Stefanski. He's cool, but it's just something about it, man. Deshaun didn't play. Chubb out. It would have been a different game with them two dudes, but when the shit hit the fan, man, we just can't get over that hump.
You know what? I think the fact that it's crazy how winning masks a lot of things.
Yeah.
Like, shout out to Joe Flacco. He came off the couch and was balling, putting up big numbers, and they was winning games. But in these games, he was turning the ball over.
Oh, yeah.
You caught an interception on.
Yeah.
Like, he was turning the ball over, but they were winning games, so nobody was really talking about it.
Yep.
And like we said.
And he was the 4th string quarterback, so they like, fuck it, as long as we winning, hey, whatever.
Right. But it's like we said, in the playoffs, them turnovers cost you double.
Yep.
And them pick sixes and all that, bro, you can't win the playoff games like that.
Nah,
and
man.
it was getting masked because they were winning games while he was doing that during the season.
Yeah, it looked like they didn't want to tackle. It was just a tough game. Tough game, tough time. If the playoffs had to go through Cleveland, I think it would have been a little different. But packing your people up, going on the road, a couple backups in the mix. They got a few starters back, but it's still tough, man. I told y'all, D'Amico Ryans, he gonna get them. Half of the battle with coaching is getting your dudes to play. Them dudes gonna play for him. I know they are because I seen it in San Fran. He was a D corner in San Fran. Them dudes are gonna rock with him, bro. They're gonna run through a wall for him. So it's just like Cleveland just hit a storm, man.
Yeah.
Houston was at home, and it meant a lot to that city too.
Yeah. The city popped out.
Yeah, exactly.
The city popped out. C.J. Stroud, is he the best rookie quarterback we've ever seen?
I gotta go back. And look up the history, but shit. As far as I can remember, yes.
Yeah, like, bro, you gotta remember he was in the MVP running before he got hurt.
Yeah.
And then people were saying, yo, if he gets this team to the playoffs, he might have to win MVP, bro. And he got him to the playoffs and he went crazy. 3 touchdowns, 274. I don't even think he played in the fourth quarter.
He was flawless. He was like
flawless performance.
Yeah, he was damn near perfect. Like making all the reads, running when he had to, throwing it away when he had to, checking it down when he had to, hitting the open. Like he was really flawless.
Yeah.
He's poised, man. And we was talking shit about the Ohio State quarterbacks, but he looking like the one, man.
He shut me up. Because I ain't gonna lie, I didn't believe.
Yeah.
Just because the whole, bro, I done seen a lot of Ohio State guys, and I'm like, bro, they ain't that.
Right.
But he the real deal.
Nah,
he the truth.
He looked like the one, man.
Yeah, the Panthers, y'all made a bad.
I thought he was going to Carolina.
Yeah.
Josh McCown wanted him. He was like, look, when me and you next door neighbors in Charlotte, we gonna hoop together. And then they ain't when they take him. I'm like, what the hell is going on? But hopefully Bryce Young, look, Jern one of the.
He's sad.
Hopefully Bryce Young get it together. I like Bryce Young though. I like
him.
They need some pieces though.
Yeah, they gotta get some pieces around them. The Buffalo Bills beat up on the Steelers. Josh Allen playing great ball. They hot. Shout out to Mike Tomlin for getting that Steelers team to the playoffs through the AFC North, toughest division this year to me. And with Trubisky, Mason Rudolph, Kenny Pickett, he still made the playoffs with him. I tip my hat to you, Mike T. I don't think they had a shot at beating Josh Allen though.
No. Not on the road, not like that.
Yeah.
They ain't got enough.
How dangerous do you think the Bills are going forward? They got KC next. We're gonna get into next week's the divisional matchups as well.
I think I missed last week with my shout out. So I got to do it this week. I don't know how far they can go without my dog Milano, man.
Yeah.
Their backers been showing up. I think Buddy had a fumble recovery today. Their corners been a little banged up. Hyde and Poyer, I've been watching them for a long time.
Mm-hmm.
Probably my favorite duo.
That's a nasty duo.
I love them boys,
That's
man.
a nasty duo.
Like,
They be
if you
flying
want a
around.
safety, look at those two dudes, man.
Mm-hmm.
If you're a little kid and you want to play the safety positions, look at those two, Jordan Poyer and Micah Hyde. Those two dudes know how to do it. But I think Josh Allen, man. Look, they got KC this week, huh?
They got KC.
Ooh, Mahomes got that number. They hate playing against Mahomes. Boy. Where the game at? Oh, it's in Buffalo, though.
It's in Buffalo.
Ooh, them dudes do not like Mahomes, boy. So it's going to be a good one. But I think if they can get past them, Baltimore's still going to scrape them. I don't like it. I don't like it. I love the organization. I love the staff. Sean McDermott. I never even met the dude, but like outside looking in, I love it. But I just think it's tough sledding. I don't think they got it just yet.
You don't think they got it?
I don't think they got it just yet. Not yet.
All right, look, hold on. Because this Bucs game just ended, so we're gonna get to our predictions for next week. The Eagles meltdown this season. Like the season's over. All right, they done. They lost. We've been talking about it week after week. What's going on? They falling off. They lost. I think they finished losing 7 out of their last 8 games. What now? What happens now with that organization?
Well, I mean, it's been rumors Sirianni might be out of there, but I knew they was doomed. Sean Desai, he's a good defensive mind. He's been a part of some good defenses, but it's hard as a first-year D coordinator to, be on a contender to go the distance. They ended up swapping him out, putting Matt Patricia in, who I hate Matt Patricia. I say that on live television right now. I'll tell you why, too.
Why?
You want to tell you right now?
Let's get to it.
I was gonna tell you later. Boom. When I was coming out for the draft, Boston College is in the same area as the Patriots. Mm-hmm. He was with Bill at that time.
Okay.
So you got your little visits or whatever, but then you got like area visits. If you're a prospect, you can go to the team that's within your state or within your area and visit. It's like a top 30 visit. That's what they call it, something like that. So I went. They went over to install, did whatever they did. I got the safety install like this because it was kind of similar to what we had ran in college. I know all the calls, all the terminology, all the adjustments. I'm on his ass. Because, look, I'm trying to get drafted.
Right.
I'm on his ass, right? So he looked at me with a stank-ass face. I'm like, bro, I'm just me. He put me at D tackle, the 3 technique, and was like, all right, tell me what you got now. Like, he want me to know the stunts, the pass rush stunts. He want me to know what gap I got and all the calls. I'm like, bro, what are you? Bro, like for real. That's
what?
Like, yes.
I'm a safety, dog.
Not even linebacker. Not even like slot corner. Not even corner. He put me at a 3 technique and was like, yeah, smart ass. Let me show me what you got now. I'm like, yeah, all right. I'd never be a Patriot. As long as you in this building, I'd never be in here. So I can't stand Patricia. So I'm glad they lost. And he gone too.
Yeah,
he
fired.
Can't keep a job.
Yeah.
He went to Detroit. Couldn't keep a job. Bill got him out of there. Went to Philly. Can't keep a job. So I'm glad everybody's seeing what type of shit they going through. So
yeah.
Anyway, back to what we were saying.
Pow.
Anyway, because he ain't had to do all that. He ain't had to do all
that's
that.
extra out. That's extra out, bro.
Anyway, I like Sirianni from outside looking in, but yeah, I just think it was Shane Steichen. He left, took the job with Indy.
Bro, we said, Shane Steichen is a hell of a fucking coach, bro.
He went and took the job with Indy doing this thing. I just think it kind of fell apart.
Yeah.
That's what happens. They got injuries too. Secondary not playing.
What happened to A.J. Brown, though?
Oh, he gave up on them people. Look, the first day he was in, Super Bowl, oh, we hot. I love this. Hit a little wall.
Adversity.
He like, hold on. This ain't what I signed up for. But he a hell of a player, so what can you say? Like, every team in the league would take him right now.
Oh yeah.
So
yeah,
I just think it kind of fell apart on him, man. So
man, shout out to Baker Mayfield, man. I thought he was gonna come in the season and stink it up, play good ball, won a playoff game. Man, I mean, I can't really say enough, man. Baker Mayfield did his thing.
To me, Baker is one of them dudes. He not gonna wow you with like his talent,
But
or
he a
his
gamer.
He's a gamer, and I feel like he produces when you believe in him.
Mm-hmm.
Like when he came to the Rams that year, remember he signed like 2 days ago.
He had a crazy game.
But McVay like, look, we're gonna lock in. He had a crazy game. Boom, boom. So I feel like down in Tampa, they went and got him. It's not like
Yeah, they wanted him.
Yeah, it's not like they went and got him. Like, look, you gonna have to compete for the job. That probably was just to put a little fire underneath of him. He won the job, and people say, I think, like I said, if you believe in him, you give him all the tools, all the keys. He all right, man.
Yeah. I mean,
That's what happened
he was
the
the
first
number
year in
one pick.
Cleveland. He went to playoffs. He won a playoff game.
Yeah.
Cleveland ain't seen that in years.
Right. And
So-
all they did was shit on him.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? But, all right, so look, let's get to the divisional round predictions. Texans, Ravens.
Baltimore.
I got Baltimore. Jeremy, who you got? Baltimore?
They at home. Baltimore at home. They the 1 seed. They fresh off the bye. They ready to go.
All right, we got Baltimore. Packers versus Niners. Who you
Niners going. I'm not gonna say they're gonna scrape them. The Niners, I know them fans gonna be outside, and they healthy. They rested. They've been going to the chip every year, so I don't see the Packers knocking them off. It's gonna be closer than people think. Joe Barry is very familiar with Kyle Shanahan. He's the D coordinator for the Packers. Matt LaFleur, he's very familiar with Kyle
He
as
from
well.
that tree.
From that tree. It's gonna be closer than people think, but I think they don't got enough yet. Not yet.
Yeah, I got the Niners on that. I think Debo, George Kittle, I just think they too much. I think they too much. You got Niners? Niners. I think the Niners fairly easily, to be honest.
It's gonna be closer than you think.
I think defensively, I feel like they can create some turnovers. And they gonna run that ball. They control that clock. Big Trent.
It's gonna be closer than you think.
I think they might be too much. Bucks, Lions.
Lions
In Detroit.
Lions hot, man. They at home. Bucks ain't got enough, man. Them Lions they play physical. I think the Bucks are gonna try to establish, like, you know what I'm saying, some physicality, but it's not gonna be enough. They gotta go on the road, cold ass Detroit. Them Florida teams, watch out for them Florida teams going to that cold weather. I know it's indoors, but it's still, once you get off that plane, you like, oh shit. That's what happened to us. That's what happened to me. I got off that plane like, oh shit. Stayed in the hotel.
It's brick out this junk.
Look, I walk up in the morning, open up the blinds, it's snow everywhere. I'm like, I'm like, get me out of here. So Lions, they're gonna get past them.
Yeah, I got the Lions too. I think I didn't know about the Lions offensive line really until I paid a lot of it. I knew about Penei Sewell, but when I watched them play against y'all, I was like, they line is like kind of nasty. They was kind of like throwing y'all around, bro. They line is like that. Ben Johnson be dialing it up too. I like the Lions.
Yeah.
I like the Lions. I think the Bucks did good this season though.
Oh yeah.
Chiefs, Bills. I'm going with Mahomes. I'm never betting against Patrick Mahomes. I don't care. I don't care if they on the road. I don't care if they play in London. I don't care where they play. I'm picking Patrick Mahomes until he loses.
I'm trying to
I got
think.
Mahomes.
I'm going with the Chiefs, and I'm gonna tell you why.
And they got the refs on their team too in Kansas City with the Chiefs. The refs on Mahomes' team. So
I'm gonna go with the Chiefs because I feel like the Bills' skill players could be punked. Dawson Knox, good tight end. I feel like they could strap that shit.
okay.
They got the rookie Kincaid.
I like him.
I love
He's
him.
nice.
But he's a rookie.
He's like baby Kelsey.
He never been there before.
Yeah.
They could get at him. Diggs, you seen what Snead did to Tyreek.
Yeah, jam that shit up.
You seen what Snead did to Tyreek.
Yeah.
I think he can get at that boy. You know what I'm saying? So it's the defense. You talking about Mahomes. I'm talking about the Chiefs defense. They've
been
the
carrying
ones,
them
They've been
all
the ones
year.
keeping them in it.
Yeah.
They used to the cold weather. They ain't worried about that Buffalo shit. I think I'm going Kansas City.
Yeah. I got Kansas City. You got Buffalo. You're gonna be sad. You're gonna be sad about that.
It usually come down to the better quarterback too.
Yeah.
Mahomes not gonna let Mahomes think about his legacy. He think about, I'm chasing Tom. I can't let Josh Allen get in my way. So I think, and they had some battles before.
They had some battles.
I think Kansas City got it.
All right, man. That's it for the divisional predictions, man. Man, shout out to you, man. The Rams. It was a hell of a season, bro.
Yeah,
it was a hell of
man.
a season.
But we turning the page, like I said.
Turn the
It's a new
page.
chapter. Nobody knows what's going to happen. We got a lot more content. We got a lot of work to do.
We got
now.
a lot of work to do for the podcast now, bro.
See, now, at first I was like, nah, I got practice tomorrow. I can't do. Now I ain't got no excuse. So we got a couple things up our sleeve, man.
We about to turn up. We about to turn up. We about to turn up. So that's it for this episode. We appreciate y'all tuning in to the No Bluffin Podcast. Like, comment, subscribe, and share the channel. Peace.